Welcome back. Time now is 5:45, and a local company is working to pick up and recycle plastic clamshell containers in an effort to keep them out of the landfills.
Core Harlan is keeping our eye on the environment this morning. He joins us live to tell us more about the Ridwell Innovative. Core?
Right. Well, this is a major step forward for a lot of folks in the Portland area who do like to recycle, but occasionally have these items that are not recyclable. We're talking about the clamshell containers. Think about styrofoam packing that maybe a television set comes in. Think about some of that thin film plastic that you put produce in. Those are all items that have heretofore gone to a landfill. But beginning later this month, May the 24th, this company that you mentioned, Ridwell, will offer a bi-weekly, that's every other week, home pickup of some of these items that I just mentioned there. Their service offers home pickup in 4 different categories, actually, including that plastic film, batteries and light bulbs, some clothing. And beginning the 24th, these plastic clamshells will be an add-on category along with styrofoam that can be added to any pickup for simply $1 additional. Ridwell provides a large bag to collect and store clamshells until your household is ready for a pickup. The founder of the company says this will go a long way towards keeping some really bad things out of landfills.
Clear plastic clamshells are number one plastic, which is one that there's a market for, but it can be hard to separate them from bottles. It can be hard to separate them from mixed paper.
Well, a lot of us who recycle have waited and wondered when some service like this would come along. It is coming along. It starts May the 24th. And Jenny and Ken, what they do, they collect these clamshells, and by Ridwell's own estimation, they have saved tens of thousands of pounds of these from going to landfills in places that they operate right now. They'll take these plastic clamshells, melt them down, and make them into new plastic clamshells. Now, the clamshells, a lot of you are familiar with, and a lot of people think you can actually recycle them now. There is actually no official recycling program anywhere in the state of Oregon that does accept clamshells. So this will be a new service there. They'll take the old ones, melt them down, make new ones out of them, and again, keep this circle going here and keep them out of the landfill, which is really good news for a lot of folks who have these things who simply don't know how to get rid of them.
Yeah, we were showing video from a story I did at my house where I went through the recycling and they were telling me what we could recycle, and we had a lot of the wrong stuff in our recycling. Right. So yeah, it is confusing. I've seen those boxes all over our neighborhood, by the way, on people's doorsteps. Are they already rolling this out in some places?
Well, it says in the news release they put out yesterday, the service officially starts May the 24th. Some of that may be going on already, but May the 24th is the official launch of their thing. And again, they'll pick that stuff up in that Ridwell bag every other week.
Okay. All right. Very interesting. Thanks, Core. Well, Willamette